Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishop, and elders, a great millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, teaching his word in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect out there, all the men, women, and children. It's the brother Dama Agabar here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, and this is going to be a response to Elder Apostle Rakaz's video. As you can see here on the screen, this is the Elders page, GMS Keep Pushing On. You got to type it in just as you see it, subscribe, and be constantly edified. And I was listening to this lesson he was doing, titled, You Wicked Eves Are Being Set Up for the Fall. And I was just listening to it, he's absolutely right, which I don't really do a lot of video on women. But, this one, I was compelled to just do a quick response because, everything that was said in this video, was absolutely 100% on point, from the elder's perspective, and also the woman, I don't know her name, who he played in the video, giving her, opinion about the state and the, position of these so-called black women, which, it's not just the black woman. She's the main, the ringleader. She's the main component in all of this. But you have so-called white women, the Latino women, the women of the tribes, and a lot of these heathen women, they're heavily being influenced by the spirit and the rebellion and pride of the so-called black woman, through the permission and the, liberty that she has been awarded here in Babylon the Great by Esau Edom has totally just destroyed these women as a whole. And, and one thing the lady said that was, that stuck to me. She said, basically, a lot of these modern women, a lot of these feminine women, these feminist women, and, that are proud, that are, rebellious, that are out of order, that, don't want to be corrected. They really feel like, they really feel, all this entitlement that they're better than men, that you can't call them out or anything, that, they can't be held accountable, that they have every right to live this feminist, proud, unaccountable type of lifestyles. She said the best thing that you can do is ultimately just let these type of women just fizzle out and let them fade out. Ultimately, just leave them the hell alone and just let them die off. And hopefully the younger generation of women can learn from the wickedness and the mistakes of these modern day women. But as we know through the spirit, hey, this feminist spirit is going to die out and it's going to be burnt out with nuclear annihilation. And when all hell breaks loose in this society, when the shit hits the fan, when the 911 don't work, when the liberty, and the pampering and this Queen of Heaven spirit, all this liberty that these women have been given here, and especially in these times, to just be complete assholes and demons and the big Shirleys, as the elder apostle Rakal likes to call them, the big Shirleys, these entitled women, they're, all of their arrogance, their pride. Hey, when all hell breaks loose, and it goes back into a survival of the fittest type of mode, hey, a lot of these feminist women are going to be brutally treading down like the mire of the streets, as the scriptures say. All right, because this society is setting them up, like the elder said, they're setting them up for the fall. You see, because these women think it's always going to be like this. They're always going to have the ability and the complacency to to just to be in this type of vibration, just the pride, man, the arrogance. Now these women are really in the spirit, like they can just get up in a man's face and just do whatever, say whatever, act however, they can put their hands on you and you don't have no right to put your hands on them or to check them, like the elder was saying in this video. All these women, these black women lately have been rolling up on these cops and just being totally disrespectful, putting hands on them, doing all type of just unruly bullshit, man. And these cops have to just take it and just go along with it, you see? And a lot of these women are seeing this, and they're really in the spirit of, look, can a nigga tell me shit? They just have the free range to just be absolutely and complete demons, man. But it's the Lord is doing a very beautiful thing in the earth. All right. He is setting up the great humbling for a lot of you proud ass American women out here, especially you so-called black women. And that's why, the elders and the apostles are heavily in the slack. Salakia, you know? And hey, the Lord is setting up a great humbling for all of you proud ass women out here, man. And that's why the elders have been in the spirit for years telling you stay away from the so-called black women. They ain't right. They're demonic, they're demons, they're prideful, and ultimately they don't give a fuck about the so-called black man. All right. Now you do have exceptions to the rules. I'm not saying that every single so-called black woman is like that, but put it this way, the majority of them are in this type of vibration, and the majority of them ain't worth a goddamn. All right. Leave them alone. Don't even make eye contact with them. Just avoid them altogether, man. You know, let them have the chads. Let them, do whatever they're going to do, man. If you have any sense and you in this truth and you a man of dignity and you have, your shit somewhat together and you have value for yourself. Look, man, get you any of these other women out here, except for the fucking so-called black women. All right. They're totally out of order. They're totally just a bunch of damn demons, man. And it's evident all over the planet. Wherever you go, they just have this, I don't know, man. They just got the spirit of Satan on them. All right. They ain't no goddamn good. All right. And the last thing you want to do is put a baby in one of these damn sea monsters, man. Which they ain't even a sea monster. Scripture tell you, even a sea monster will draw out the breast. These goddamn women, they're worse than sea monsters, man. They're literally like that mythical Greek or Roman sirens, man. If you don't know what that is, look up what the ancient Greek mythology, what the ancient sirens, those three demons. All right, and that's what these so-called black women are today. All right, so hey. But like we said, the time is coming to where that great humbling is about to come upon these women, and this Babylonian system that they've been, living high off of, all this feminism. They got the money, they got the OnlyFans, they got, the ability to be in the spirit saying, I don't need no man. I make my own money. I call my own shots. I can do whatever I want to. It's all about to come crashing down in the immediate near future. Okay, when I'm done, go ahead. But when these, but when all that ends, man, and when true reality really sets in for a lot of these women, hey, it's gonna be a sad sight for them, but it's gonna be a beautiful sight to see them being humbled, man. And a lot of these women, they ain't gonna make it. All right, a lot of these women are gonna be dealt a very bad hand in the immediate future, man. Because you got a lot of men in jail, a lot of men on child support, a lot of men have lost businesses, they lost their livelihoods. All because of these women's lack of accountability, lack of accountability. A lot of these women went into the courtroom and lied on men, got men arrested, got men, locked up. You divorced men for the stupidest of reasons and you took half of their shit. You went to the court and put child support on them to where they can't have custody or, can see their children. You can go on and on with the wickedness of these so-called women. And, eventually the chickens are going to come home to roost, and a great judgment is going to be upon a lot of you women out here, man. And when all hell breaks loose, you can forget about coming to the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because we ain't going to want you. We don't want you now. We definitely ain't going to want you then. All right. You're going to get the ultimate stiff arm. Hey, and the table is going to completely turn. All you Akim out there, you have women problems. A lot of brothers, you probably didn't have a lot of women. You probably, ain't really been a ladies' man, or, you just always been dealt a bad hand with these women. Hey, the Lord's about to turn. He's about to flip everything right side up. And when he does that, hey, you're going to have the ball's going to be in your court, man. All right. You're going to have all the options. You're going to be able to pick and choose whatever type of woman you want in that day. They're going to be begging and tugging on your garment. They're going to be tugging all on your shirt. They're going to be begging and pleading to, to be with you, man. But guess what? The ball is going to be in your court, and you're going to be able to diss them at will, and ain't going to be nothing they can do but sit there and wail and weep and cry and be humbled, man. All right. So, hey, like it says here, all you wicked Eves, you're being set up for the okie doke, man. And we can't wait. All right. And this is Isaiah, the 32nd chapter in the NIV 32:9. It says, the women of Jerusalem, it says, you women who are so complacent, rise up and listen to me. You daughters who feel secure, hear what I have to say. You see, And that's what the Lord has the men of the Lord and the prophets out there doing. We've been cussing these women out. We've been telling them they ain't right. We've been telling them to repent and humble up, way before the Kevin Samuels and the Tommy Sotomayors and the Fresh and Fits and all these other guys, coming out, cussing these women out. The prophets and the men of the Lord and our elders and even their elders have been out there, cussing you women out and telling you that you ain't right and you need to humble yourselves before it's too late. All right. It says, and in little more than a year, you who feel secure will tremble. You see, you feel secure in Babylon the Great. You feel secure in this queen of heaven spirit, all of these luxuries and, the liberty that you've been awarded here in Babylon the Great to just completely destroy yourself, to whore yourself out, to prostitute yourself, to OnlyFans yourself out. That's all gonna come to a screeching halt, man. And all that security, all the money, all you stripper hoes out there making all that money in one night, all these simps and cucks and losers, buying your, making these women multimillionaires for fucking feet pics, man. You literally got cucks and simp ass niggas out here buying women's farts in jars, man, making these women ultra wealthy, and it's just a goddamn shame, man. None of these women should be put on that level for something so disgusting and so rotten, man. All right. A woman like that should be shunned. She should be, treated exactly for what she is, man. A goddamn piece of shit. But the piece of shit women and these thoughts and these whores are uplifted in this society. All right. And it's to the point to where these younger women are following after that lead. They're becoming ratchet. They're becoming toxic. They're just becoming just complete and utter, just disgusting creatures, man. All right. And it's sought after, it's awarded, it's, to be in that type of vibration in this society, you get rewarded from it. So therefore it's being pedestalized, man. But it's all going to come to a screeching halt. Hey, when these devils turn that internet off, when they turn off your, you to be able to upload photos and to receive your money from all of these simps and these losers paying you money on OnlyFans, when all that security ceases, you're all going to tremble. Then reality's going to set in. Then you're going to want to try to be respectful. Then you're going to want to try to cover up. Then you're going to want to try to, shut your damn mouth. But it's going to be too late for a lot of you, man. All right. And then the purge is going to come. All right. It says the grape harvest will fail and the harvest of fruit will not come. Yeah. All these goodies you get here in Babylon the Great. A lot of you women getting child support from 5-6 different men. You're getting food stamps on top of that. You're getting housing assistance. Like I said, on top of that, you got an OnlyFans, you get money from that. You got suckers and simps out here cash apping you money just to get some of that nasty whack box you got. It's all going to cease. It's all going to dry up, man. All right. It says, tremble, you complacent women. And these women are complacent out here, man. Look up this word complacent, man. It says complacent. This is just in the regular dictionary. Showing smug or uncritical satisfaction with oneself or one's achievement. I don't like that one. Oh, let me see something. Look, a complacent person is very pleased with themselves or feels that they do not need to do anything about a situation, even though the situation may be uncertain or dangerous. And that's these women out here, man. That's why they'll get up in your face. They'll call you a bum ass, bitch ass nigga. They'll flatten your tires. They'll come, kick in your door, spit in your face, because they don't have no accountability for their actions, man. And that's what this Babylonian American system has breeded, is a bunch of complacent, out of pocket women, man. But it's all good. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has the remedy, man. And Lord willing, this year of Jacob's trouble, the Lord's going to bring it. It says, tremble, you complacent women. Shudder, you daughters who feel secure. Strip off your fine clothes and wrap yourselves in rags, right? Because the day is going to come to where all of these chains of clothing, all this, fine clothes and designer clothes a lot of you women got, the day is going to come to where you're not going to have access to all of that shit, all right? It's going to get so bad out here, you're going to have to be out here in the streets with whatever you have on your back, all right? You ain't going to be able to wash up. You ain't going to be able to throw that wig on. You ain't going to be able to put on those stupid eyelashes and all of this fake up and makeup and glamour yourself up to deceive men, You're going to be out here in your truest, purest form, which is going to be completely disgusting, man. All right. And ain't nobody going to be checking for you. All you bras with them BBLs. Hey, it's going to get so bad out here. Niggas going to be feasting on those BBLs. They literally going to chop that shit off your back and put it in the pot. And they're going to dig in on it, man. You see? It says, beat your breast for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. Right. You're going to be crying, you know, ain't going to be no more whining and dining. No more going to the steakhouse. No more going to the goddamn seafood shop and eating 42 oysters on somebody else's dime, man. All right. You're not going to have that luxury. You're going to be out here. Luckily, you can, you know, find a bite to eat, find some water to drink. You see? It says, and for the land of my people, a land overgrown with thorns and briars, yes, mourn for all the houses of merriment and for this city of revelry, talking about America. And you're going to be crying and wishing, you're going to be thinking about the good old days when you had it swell, when, you know, the partying and the BS was going on and you had it really going on. Those days are all coming to an end. It's going to be straight cold and bitter and, you know, evil times coming upon this place pretty soon. And you're going to be all in the thick of it, in the midst of it. And daddy and your zaddy Esau, he ain't going to come to the rescue. All right. He's going to leave you out here to be totally tread down. It says the fortress will be abandoned, the noisy city deserted, citadel and watchtower would become a wasteland forever. The delight of donkeys, a pasture for flocks, till the Spirit is poured on us from on high, and the deserts become a fertile field, and the fertile field seems like a forest. Yahweh's justice will dwell in the desert, his righteousness live in the fertile field. The fruit of that righteousness will be peace. Its effects will be quietness and confidence forever. That'll be in the kingdom of heaven, which 2/3 of you and the majority of you women are not going to make it on this go around. You'll see it as newborn children in the kingdom of heaven because you're going to receive your judgment here on this side when all hell breaks loose out here, man. You know, but that was the main point. You know, hey, bad times are about to be coming, and that great humbling is about to come upon a lot of you women, and you're all being set up for the fall, man. You know, so with that, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit in me to do this lesson. Lord willing, you were edified, and you women better repent, man. And it goes for you men too, but this is more towards, you know, the wicked women of our nation. All right. And if it don't apply to you sincere Akwaf out there doing the right thing, then hey, let it fly. You see? But I'm gonna close it there. Shalom.